Let's run away from this old town, or where we going? I wanna take you somewhere, baby, where it's snowing. We're young and free, let's take a dip into the ocean. Just come with me and we can fix a heart that's broken. I know you love it when we...
You know, I heard for so many years my back is not good enough and so on. But honestly, guys, as you said before, I wouldn't have placed so high if I would have had such a bad back. I said once in an interview that my back would need some improvement, and because I thought it had to get harder at that time. And so everybody jumped on that issue that Nasser was even saying by himself that his back is not good enough. And then I heard the Olympia 97, yes, Nasser looked good, but Dorian beat him from the back. So the thing is, the answer is, didn't I beat him from the front and from the side and from the other side? Besides that, from the back you see also the shoulders and the legs. So I think this is BS that so many people said, you know, if Nasser would have had bigger or better or more crisp back, he would have won. It was one of the most political decisions in pro bodybuilding that I didn't want the Olympia 97. It had barely to do with my back development. I didn't show up like Dorian with almost 8 torn muscles, with quad tears, 6 quad tears, with a hip tear, with biceps and a tricep tear, and then he still won with a perfect score. To me, today, this was just a made-up story to put me in second and to make me shut up. But again, I feel robbed in 97, and it didn't have anything to do with my back, not whatsoever.
Yeah, so that win would have made you the 10th winner of the Mr. Olympia. How difficult was that defeat for you to swallow?
You know, it was actually pretty difficult, and when I went back to the hotel room, actually, guys, again, to tell you the truth, I was actually crying because on stage I didn't want to cry because I felt completely robbed. But then I thought maybe I will win next year, but next year I didn't win either. I think also one of the other reasons was, again, that I wasn't an NPC athlete. Dorian wasn't either, but at least he had a good connection to a lot of NPC people, and which are also major people in the IFBB. So it works always good out if you know people and you talk to people and you invite people to your house and make your phone calls. And I was never one of these guys who did that, and I didn't do it today. I don't have a problem to call anybody up of these people in the hierarchy, but I'm not calling them intentionally up to place higher or to play games. So I think in bodybuilding such kind of actions are pretty frequent. And then on the other side, I thought also by having Dorian as basically a guy from England, having him winning 6 Olympiads, I didn't want to have necessarily another guy winning from Europe, another 5 or 6 maybe upcoming Olympiads, which would basically underline the inferiority of the American athletes. When you have obviously such a damaged body, you know, and you still win with a perfect score with messed up and torn muscles, this is very questionable, you know, how the sport can continue existing with such kind of strange decisions. We talked about the use of Sintol. Guys, I can only tell you out of personal experience, I know a lot of people who are even doing the so-called Mr. San Diego contest, which is a little contest compared to any kind of national NPC show or any kind of pro shows. I would say 95% of all athletes in the amateur and pro ranks are using Sintol nowadays. There are even people in the judging panel, judges, who are using Sintol in the judging panel, and they're accusing other athletes of doing this or that. And this is a terrible thing from my point of view.
Well, Nasser, are you saying you have experienced and used Sintol, or you have not?
Bob, I would like to give you a general answer. Let's put it this way. I don't know anybody who is in the sport involved who is more or less successful, even if it's, again, on a Mr. San Diego level or Mr. West Palm Beach level, who did not experience Sintol. So I would say Sintol use is as common as using a toothpaste for most people in this world.
Nasser, what are your personal thoughts on the use of Sintol? Is it something that is part of the game now, that the bar has been raised so high? If we take your percentage for gospel at 95%, then we'll assume that everybody's doing it.
But you know, the thing is, guys, it's like any other substance bodybuilders are trying to use whatever it can help you possibly if you didn't use it, so you sooner or later try to use it just to see how it works. And I, in general, would say when people have already developed muscles, the use of Synthol can help you maybe 1 or 2%, but on the other side, it doesn't create any kind of miracle. If you're not really training hard, if you don't have your dedication, if you don't have the attitude to go through many, many years of workouts, and if you don't diet correctly, Synthol won't actually help you at the end. So I think it's overrated, but it's still at the same time used and definitely tried for almost everybody.
Dorian versus Nasser, 97, is it controversial or not? Well, I guess it is controversial for some people. I think it was very close, but I believe that majority of poses I beat him mathematically, so that's my opinion.
Let's run away from this old town, girl, where we going? I wanna take you somewhere, baby, where it's snowing. We're young and free, let's take a dip into the ocean. Just come with me and we can fix a heart that's broken. I know you love it when we driving down the coast, yeah. I'll take you anywhere, just tell me where to go, yeah. Got nothing else but time, so let's put on a show, yeah. Your story crossed with mine, so let's go write our own, yeah. Grab my hand and we can work on letting go your fear. Grab my hand and I could take you anywhere but here. Let's run away from all our pain and wipe away those tears, and dry them up until you finally start to see so clear. I know, we're just running around, yeah. Let's go, far away from this town, yeah. I won't ever let you down, yeah. So please don't ever let me down, yeah. Let's run away from this old town, girl, where we going? I wanna take you somewhere, baby, where it's snowing. We're young and free, let's take a dip into the ocean. Just come with me and we can fix a heart that's broken. I know you love it when we driving down the coast, yeah. I'll take you anywhere, just tell me where to go, yeah. Got nothing else but time, so let's put on a show, yeah. Your story crossed with mine, so let's go write our own, yeah. Grab my hand and we can work on letting go your fear. Grab my hand and I could take you anywhere but here. Let's run away from all our pain and wipe away those tears, and dry them up until you finally start to see so clear. I know, we're just running around, yeah. Let's go, far away from this town, yeah. I won't ever let you down, yeah. So please don't ever let me down, yeah.